Hello everybody, welcome to Crafty Soup. My name is Misty. I am here with a project share from the month of November, and I have a little bit of a stack here, but I'm hoping to go through it quickly because I do have process videos for most of this stuff. So first of all, I wanted to say that I didn't have the project sitting here from my SCT sampler kit unboxing because it was Christmas cards, and I've already got those ready to go out in the mail. So those aren't here, but of course I have a process video for that, so I'll link you up if you're interested and didn't catch that. So let's go ahead and start off with the projects I did as part of the Counterfeit kit design team. And if you don't know what that is, go ahead and follow the links below and you can learn how to build your own scrapbook kits and then be inspired to use those kits for projects. In November, my kit focused on these tip out elements quite a bit. And so several of my layouts have these tip out elements on them. And if you want more information, like I said, I've got process videos up for these. So that is one of the layouts I did about my fingernails. Right now they're in plain mode. The next one I did with a tip out is this one, which is a Christmas baking layout. And so this one I was trying to contain more of my photos to a smaller area and leaving a bit more white, quote unquote, white space on my layouts. So that was the focus of that one. And notice all of these are generally using products. Oh, not all of these, sorry. I've got the next three are generally using products that aren't holiday themed, but I still get a holiday feel out of them, except for I did throw in a little Christmas tree stamp on that one. This one was from one of the challenges over at the Counterfeit Kit blog, and it was focusing on bows. So I created a lot of these little paper bows with a special die set and talked about some Christmas gifting. This one definitely has very much that fall vibe, even though it was a Christmas celebration that we are part of. So this is a silly tradition that we do every year with our group of friends, and we're coming up to that time of year again. So again, I got in kind of a cozy, homey feel, even though these are Christmas holiday layouts. I think the cozy, homey vibe from more of that autumn paper still works here. Next up, I've got a couple of layouts from the two mixed media projects that I do. So the first project is, let's see, I'm trying to make sure I've got them straight. This one is from the Mixed Media Mayhem group, and that is a Facebook group. And again, link you up to everything in case you want to catch these groups and join in. So this one focused on some mixed media that had this kind of cathedral window pattern to it, and that was pretty much the only thing I picked up from our inspiration layout to kind of scrap lift. So that is that one, just a super quick snow layout. This one was part of the Mix It Up Monday hop that is hosted over at Peacecraft Love Clubhouse on Facebook, and we had an inspiration piece again. Our inspiration piece was a single page layout that focused on circles in the background. So I took my circles to a masking and spraying and stamping mixed media arena there with this one and stretched it into a double page layout. Again, because I'm often trying to cram a lot of stuff onto a single page, I'm trying to get myself to relax and leave my layouts more room to breathe with that white space concept, even though obviously this isn't white space, but it gives the eye something else to do. So that was that one. If you're new here, and I know I've got a whole bunch of new subscribers in the last week, really, and so thank you and welcome for being here. But if you don't know, I offer free layout sketches and free digital cut files over on my blog, and you can head over there and see I have a whole library of stuff already. And this was the cut file that I offered for the month of November, so it definitely has that fall vibe, and I created this layout using that sketch to highlight just a single photo of a view out my kitchen window in the fall. And so again, you can head over to my blog and find more on that if you're interested. And then this stack here is for my design team work over at the Scrap Happy group. This one does have the process video because this is the one I focused on my design team work over there. And so this is a nice grid layout using that center grid section to hold my title and set the mood, set the stage for this whole layout, which is the Snow Awards. And as I was working on it, I hadn't planned it this way, but I had chosen this penguin paper for the background. And then as I was working on my title block, I found this little penguin embellishment, and with the bow tie, it totally reminded me of an MC for an award ceremony. And then this paper in the background suddenly became the audience. So these two pieces kind of clicked together as I was working, and I love when that happens, when you get those happy accidents going on. So that was the gist of this process video over there. And then the next bit of work here, I haven't highlighted anywhere really, so you get to see it here. Well, that's not true. This was on the Scrap Happy blog as part of my post, but on my own social media, I haven't highlighted this anywhere. This is chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and so I was just talking about, we were talking about winter activities over on the Scrap Happy blog this month, and so I wanted to pick up an unusual activity that some people may or may not have enjoyed, and picking up on kind of the flow of music along with the music lyric song title to tell a story. So I was inspired by that. Here we've got another grid layout going on of a tradition that has become a thing at our house. And both my girls were born in the winter, and so whenever it snows, they kind of scuff their ages in the snow. And so we've got this whole tradition in our family of snow ages. So that is fun. And then this one, again, you can see how I get kind of busy with my layout. So doing a grid layout or really focusing on some of those other layouts on the white space kind of gives you a more restful feeling. This one is pretty dang busy, but you know, that's how I roll. So this one is all about how we like to measure the snow when we get snow, because we actually live in an area where maybe we'll get snow once or twice a year, maybe. And when we do get snow, it is super exciting. So I'm always kind of on top of that. So that's what that layout is all about. The final project I have here, I had totally intended to put up as a quick Thanksgiving idea, but things got a little hectic here and I didn't get to it. But these were little placemats that I made for hosting Thanksgiving. And I just created them with an envelope die, but you know, you could use an electronic die cutter, or there are various ways to create your own envelopes or even buy them and then just decorate them. And then I just tucked in a little note that I printed with everybody's names on them and gave them just a little bit of decoration. Now, if you're hosting a Christmas dinner, maybe you could save this idea for Christmas, or just put this idea in your crafty file for next year if you like that. So that was a quick view of what I did in the month of October, and December is on a different quiet side for me. If you want to know what I've got going on for December, I am playing along with this crafty advent calendar, and I'm creating very short videos on that. And let's see if I can get it without making a mess. I am playing along with a Christmas Advent watercolor project. And again, if you're new here and you don't know, I like to watercolor. Now, doing formal paintings is not typically what I do, but I do learn a lot when I do these. So I do have a whole playlist of mixed media layouts that include watercoloring. So I will link you up to that if you're interested in this aspect of my channel. And so that is a look at November and a little bit of a look at what I've got going on in December. And I just want to say, I hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday season, whatever holidays you may celebrate. And I will be back soon with more of this stuff. Thanks so much for being here, and until then, have an artful day.